Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Rimworld with the Flying Phent. This is Alpha 7, episode number 12. Virgil is cutting trees until we tell him to go hunt more. Snow is cooking. And if I'm not mistaken, Blue is just hauling. Yeah, hauling metal to stockpile. What's going on now? Group of travelers are visiting. Sounds good. More goodies to collect. And then bedtime. Sounds good. Snow is going to cook some more. We're only at 35 meals, up to 36 now. If we take a look at their thoughts, they're not happy about eating off the ground. They're also happy about sleeping outside. And they don't like that they share a bedroom. So I think the first thing to do to help clear up some of those thoughts is to build some walls. Now I want the outside walls here to conduct electricity because they will take it to the next cottage. And I'm also doing this little corner so that these powered doors, which are going to go in, will get electricity as well. So we'll put in our powered wood doors there. And then just regular wood wall around the outside. And of course it won't receive power until we connect them up with our cables. Here. And here. Alright, Blue, you got a lot of work to do in the morning. You got 4 cabins to make. In fact, you got to put a bed in one as well, which I forgot to designate. There we go. Virgil went to bed outside and he's going to wake up in a cabin. No, he's not. Blue wasn't that quick. That would have been an awesome prank, though. Go to bed outside and you wake up in a cabin. I've only ever done that prank the other way, where someone goes to bed inside, and when they wake up, their bed is outside, and they're in it. It was not easy to do. You gotta be very careful. You have to be very gentle. Especially because we did it to a guy who was on, like, the 3rd floor of the barracks. He's like in a... the barracks were bunk beds as well, but luckily he was on the bottom bunk, which made it easier. So there was like... I'm trying to remember now. 1, 2, 3, 4... There was 6 bunk beds in the room. So all of us but him in the room kind of woke up. We removed the top bunk because you could separate the bunk beds. So you could take the top bunk off. So that's what we did, is we took the top bunk off of his bed. So then it was just his lower bunk. And then we picked the whole thing up and we carried it slowly through the hallway, which is hard, right? Because it barely fits through the door. So it's not easy to do. You got to get a little bit of a tilt going without rolling him out of bed. It's very tricky. But you got to angle it, get it through the door. Once you're through that main door, it's fine. The hallway's wide, and then the stairs leading down out of the barracks are pretty big as well. So we took him down, and it's not a winding staircase, but it does have some turns. So we had to take him down 3 flights of stairs. And then you have to go, the main floor is actually like below ground. So you have to go down 3 flights and then up like half a flight to get outside. And then we took him around to the back of the barracks and we put his bed down, and we went back inside and we got his foot locker and we put that. And we basically rebuilt his room, or at least his section of his room, outside. And then when he woke up, he was like, what? And there was the sergeant standing over him, thinking he was the one being funny, right? Not realizing that he had been pranked. So sergeant's like, you think this is cute? You just want some fresh air? And he's like, I don't know what's happened. I just woke up. Sergeant started yelling at me. I don't know what's going on. It was a great prank. It was a good time. Ah, memories of the olden days. I kind of miss barracks. Yeah, you're inspected every day, which was a pain in the butt, but, you know, you also never had to live like a pig. You never had to be like, oh, how did my place get so messy? Because it never could. It was cleaned every morning. And there was a team, right? You had roommates. Like, I haven't had roommates since I left the army. You know, I left the army, I got my own place. And You know, I moved out of my dad's place, lived in his basement. I've never had a roommate. I've just never had to. I've made enough money that it's never been a concern. But I kind of think it'd be cool to have roommates, you know? Kind of missed out. Oh, I'd say I missed out on that experience, but I guess I didn't really. I had roommates in the army. But sometimes I do miss it. So women are having bad moods again. Blue, what do you like doing? You like shooting, mining, and building things. Well, maybe we'll let you mine. How does that sound? You like that, Blue? I'll make you happy, won't it? Orders. Mine. Oh, don't do that one. Now, are you set to mine? And if so, at what priority? A 2. Ah, yeah, you should. You should go mine right away. There you go. And you should be getting happy thoughts from it, if I'm not mistaken? No. I thought they would get happy thoughts from the cramped environment. What? This is cramped? I thought 4x4 was enough to make them not complain. I didn't think it would make them happy, but I thought it was enough to make them not complain. Oh well. I guess they're going to live in cramped environments. It's just for when they're sleeping anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. So are you feeling good now that you're mining? No, you really don't care about mining. Alright, well then I'm not going to reassign more mining to get done. I'll let you haul. If you're going to be grumpy like that. Virgil is hauling. Virgil is done cutting wood. You know what that means. Virgil, it's time for you to resume your hunt. I'm not so keen on you standing there to hunt, though. Blue, now that you're done all that, build us a table, please, so that we don't have to eat off the floor anymore. Table and some wooden stools would be nice as well. 4 will be plenty for now. There's only 3 of us. Of course, that was a boom rat. If I leave that go, how far is that fire going to spread? The problem is if you leave it go, then it's, you know, the longer it goes, the harder it is to stop. So let's just go ahead and nip that right in the bud. Blue, prioritize extinguishing the fire. Virgil, you too. Snow is already on it. Alright, good. Well, don't stand in the fire! You're a crazy fool. Alright, a few things need to get done. First, I need to remove from home region. Then, I have to... Oh, Virgil's going straight to the medical bed. Good, Snow. Once he gets there... Oh, maybe he's not going to the medical bed. He's no longer he injured. His torso has healed. You are crazy, Virgil. Absolutely crazy. I bet you got a badass scar now. Just like War Daddy. Massive burn scar. All the food's getting cooked. I mean, not cooked, I'm sorry, the plant's getting grown. Which, of course, means we will get food. What are you up to? 765 metal. We can probably put down a few decent turrets here. Out of curiosity, let's take a peek at some planning here. I believe this will be the size. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. This should give us 1, 2, 3 in between them. It does. Okay, so where would I like to have turrets? I think on either side, perhaps in the middle as well. Now it's going to take me a while, I think, to get up to 8 colonists, so it's probably okay to, you know, build on the temporary size like this. Now if we were to enclose all this stuff as well and isolate where the doors are, they will come around to attack the doors. So, having said all of that, what if we do turret here? So these are like sandbags, and the turret will be in the middle, right? So we can do one there. We could temporarily put one out here to protect against an attack from the south. So we go like in there. We can do the same over here. There's one in here we could put a little bit closer, couldn't we? Sandbag like that. Put another one here. Put another one like that, I believe. And then another one down here. Then as we grow, maybe put another one here and another one here. And then we need, for our people to fight, they should have some areas. So these will just be sandbags and not turrets. Oh, this is closer than this. Ooh, interesting. Oh, that's fine, actually. I don't care. So where was that? Here? Yes, it was. So this would be for attackers from the south. For attackers from the east, people can use these areas. If there's attackers from the west, they can set up in these areas. So that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 6 turrets at 160 apiece. We do not have enough metal for all of them. We could probably do like 1, 2, 3, 4 for now, though. You know, it might be more useful. No, I was going to say it would be to put in that power thing, but look, we're doing pretty good over there. I think, yeah, let's go ahead. Security, turret. And let's go with 1. I can't see where the planning is now. 2, 3, 4 to start. Now this one isn't going to have power, but we can run the wall, which would be a good idea anyway, because it will protect. It'll kind of route everybody around that decides to attack us. So let's go ahead. Actually, this can be just normal wood wall. It doesn't have to be conduit wall. Right, so let's wood there. It'll be conduit coming down, conduit going over, and then conduit coming out. That's a fair amount of work for blue to do, so let's let her get started on that. I'm going to have 1 turret up and running, that's good. And look at that, sitting at a table to eat. I bet that makes you happy. We're starting to run low on meals, though, and that's because, of course, we haven't had anything to cook with. Virgil's been hunting, the crops aren't ready to be harvested, so Snow hasn't had that to work with. But now that Virgil's back on hunting duty, we should see our meals come back up again. I'm curious though, what if we told Blue that constructing and mining came after hauling? That might be interesting to see the results of. Because I'm curious how much hauling there is to do. I'm trying to stay on top of the hauling. Are you going after a boom rat again? Are there no non-boomy animals for here for you? No, I just designated another boom rat. Wah wah. I guess not. That's all we got out in this area is boom rats. And there's one boar. Maybe the odd squirrel. Oh, good shooting, Tex. Okay. Zone. Home region. Yoink. Virgil should come work on this fire before bed. The others should be waking up soon and come help out. Yeah, here everybody comes. Shouldn't take them too long. A lot of it's burning itself out. And Virgil, once again, ran, and so did Blue. They both ran into the fire. You guys are crazy. Burn. Burn. They should be pretty minor burns, though, I would think. I'm not going to bother sending them for treatment. But I will send them to put out this fire. Okay, now, Blue, this time, don't stand in the fire. There we go. Okay, good, that's not a boom rat. Remove from home zone. Taken care of. Eating time, is it? Alright, fair enough. Burn's gone, no lasting repercussions. Virgil, Burn's gone, no lasting repercussions. Good. So Blue is doing hauling as a higher priority. I am still curious to see how that's going to translate exactly. Oh, see, now she doesn't have cramped room. I didn't think 4x4 was cramped. So I'm not quite sure. Well, I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that and see. Down to 7 meals. There is some dissecting to be done. It looks like there's some crops to be harvested as well. Hopefully snow gets on that. Of course, because Blue is hauling primarily, she's going to go ahead and take care of this. Then she's probably going to move this leather and this meat. Now my question is going to be, now does she go to building or is there more hauling to be done? Oh, there's this wood. Okay. Oh, crap. I'm going to let it burn. I want to see how, like, will it burn out or will it just burn everything down? No, there is still hauling to go. Another eclipse. Woof. My concern, though, is that if you let it keep spreading, it eventually gets out of control and you can't go ahead and put it out. But it looks like it's kind of waning itself out. It's kind of like Conway's game of life, right? Yeah, I think it's just getting bigger and spreading. So let's go ahead and assign all that to home. Now don't stand inside the fire, okay? Standing inside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived. Good Garth Brooks for you right there. Well, I shouldn't say it's good. It's good the way he sings it. It's not good the way I sing it. 8, now you're going to run away, okay. So when you wake up, there's definitely going to be some food hauling, but other than that, I think there probably is still some more hauling to do in other areas, but I still think I'd like to see her get through the hauling. And in fact, we could probably do the same thing with Virgil, couldn't we? If we made hauling a 2, hunting a 3, and then plant cutting a 4, it'd be interesting to see and get all of that hauling done. Because a lot of this is still the stuff that we crashed with that we just haven't picked up yet. Okay, so Blue's moving the stuff out from there, okay. And then what? So over here there's probably some metal or whatever, yep. Alright, Snow, you're the only one working. We're all relying on you. There's Virgil to haul what, metal? Yep. Oh, and there's more over there. There's a fair amount to get done. Yeah, it's my hope that they kind of get through it, you know, and then we're caught up. It's the same thing I use if you watch my Dwarf Fortress. Same logic, right? I'd like to get caught up on the hauling. Some more visitors coming. Okay, so we're going to do this hauling and then go ahead and build these areas. You know, I'm thinking that Blue should prioritize building just to get this built, get the fences up, then I can switch it back, and then all future building will be. That might be a good idea. I'll think about it, and we'll decide how we're going to approach it in the next video. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.